Do you want to know what's the best ability for your style right now? I will showcase all the abilities, tell you how to use them and what styles they work perfectly with. And at the very end I will also put them on a tier list. But before we get into it, I need your help. Yes, your help. I found out that not even 10% of my viewers have subscribed yet. So if you are one of those awesome gamers out there, it would mean the world if you hit that subscribe button. You are the gamers I do all this for. And I'm incredibly thankful for what we reached so far as a community. From a talent show where people sang or played instruments, to tournaments, to an art challenge, to hundreds of ideas on what to do next. Honestly guys, I'm speechless. And during all the hectics of daily life, it's sometimes hard to see what we already achieved, what we already created. But to celebrate this, I will do a 15k giveaway with this video. During the video, I will put in another secret code somewhere hidden on the screen when this sound appears. All you have to do after that is join my Discord and join the giveaway. There will be 5 times $10 Roblox gift cards and 10 style or ability slots in total. And also, some people said they don't have Discord. I hear you guys. From all the comments below this video, I will select one extra winner for the 15k giveaway. Please don't put the code in the comments though. Maybe just write if you're subscribed or not, or you're a Roblox user. Good luck everyone, and thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. And for the 91% not following, maybe consider subscribing after this video. Thank you. Now let's move on. Defensive ability, starting with the Rolling Thunder. I myself am a very big fan of this ability, as it's a common ability that's easy to get and it has a very low cooldown. It's similar to Kizuki's secret ability, but works on any style. It's crazy to get some last second receives, but it can also be used together with a snake jump as an attack. Not very efficient though. The next and last defensive ability is the Steel Block. It's super effective on blocker styles as they are close net for most of the time, but it can also work on any other style. Basically it shuts down any spike super fast to the ground. And the best thing, it's the only counter against Shield Breaker ability. So if you play Mikage, you definitely want to get that. The next category is the Allrounder category, and that means it's both good on defense and offense, depending on what you use it for. The Team Spirit gives a speed buff to all of your team members. And while this works on any style, it's definitely good for slow characters. So if you team up with a Sanju, or Hirakumi, or Azamena, it's good to have that ability. The Super Sprint is very similar, but it gives a lot of movement speed to only you. I personally think this is one of the most versatile abilities there are. It's got a low cooldown, it's a common ability, so easy to get, and it works just great on serves, defense and offense. Woo!
That's the craziest save you've ever done.
Next up on the list is the Zero Gravity set. Using this ability while setting the ball will lead to the ball floating in the air for about 5 seconds. And that gives your hitter a lot of time to think about where he should spike it. Using this on a rank higher than silver, I wouldn't recommend it though, for the simple reason that it rather takes away your momentum than giving you more options. However, any ability got its reason, and if you happen to play with a beginner hitter, this might be a good option, because he got more time for the spike. The fourth touch, the newest addition to the abilities, allowing you to have an extra touch on your play for the whole team. So instead of having 3 touches, you now have 4 touches. And this effect even stacks, so if 2 teammates have the 4th touch, you can even make it to 5 touches. But it's a secret ability, so hard to get, and the cooldown takes, well, a long time. The next ability is the Magnetic Pull, and yes, most people use it for offense, but it works also as an all-round ability. Basically, it just delays on what you're about to do. This works on spikes, but also on sets. Look at that, man! That's crazy! And here comes an interesting thing. In this example, I made a net fish and this person set the ball. Now they use the Magnetic Pull for a set, then do that again, and then I use it for a spike. So actually very similar to the 4th touch, this allows you to have, well, simply more touches. But in the end, Magnetic Pull is also one of the best offense abilities. Because you got a 4th touch and you delay your spike, which works perfectly on styles like Time Skip Hinto that relies on speed and timing. Next is the Divine Strength, and it increases your spike power for a while. And that actually means it's not just for one touch, which most abilities are for. As soon as you activate it, it's going down slowly, and all spikes you do will have the increased spike stat. Apart from that, it's nothing special, but it can be the cherry on top. And combined with the Taichu buff, it can be a really fast spike. Speaking of Taichu, it also comes very handy for non-hitter characters, as it increases the spike power. The Moon Ball. It makes your next bump go super high and then drop very fast onto the enemy's court. To be honest, this only works on lower ranks, but it can be a crazy combination together with the boom jump. Unfortunately, I don't have any example for that. So here's an example with just a normal bump. To complete the package, here is the boom jump. This ability now sends you high up in the air to spike the ball from very high. It's a rare ability, so not that hard to get, and the cooldown is also very low, allowing you or your teammate to use it very often in a match. My goodness.
How often can you get that ability? Jeez.
The next offense ability is the Curve Spike. The name implies it's used for spikes, but most people use it for serves. It's a crazy combination together with Time Skip Okazu, but a very bad combination with the Float Serve of Akuto. It can be used on spiking, but I think on serves it makes way more sense. So if you got a style that's good on serving, use that ability. The Shield Breaker, probably the player's favorite ability. Shield Breaker allows you to hit through blocks, jump sets and counter spikes, making it one of the most threatening attacking abilities. And that's why it's also very popular. The only thing that can counter the Shield Breaker is the Steel Block, which was mentioned in the beginning. But there's also another simple counter to it, which is don't go for blocks, just stay in the back and you can receive them. The final ability is the Redirection Jump. And again, this is an ability only focusing on hitter styles. This ability enables you to turn and move your character mid-air. Usually as soon as you jump, your character's facing direction is locked. The same applies to movement mid-air, it's locked. But this ability allows you to turn and move mid-air. So used right, I think you can't stop this. And pros definitely use that ability, and they are good with it. Even double blocking can't stop them. Now let's do a quick guide on your style and then do the tier list. If you are playing a Libero style such as Ninjoku or Kizuki, your job is to keep the ball alive as long as possible. So those abilities will help on that. If you're playing a blocker style like Mikage or Hirakumi, you want to make sure to shut down the opponent attack as fast as possible or support your team. If you're playing a serving ace, which is rather rare, you should focus on scoring as fast as possible to do the next serve or to also support your team. Setter styles like TSK or Taichu focus on just one thing, making the best set for their hitters. As you're also playing very close to net, you could also go for a Steel Block, Divine Strength or Magnetic Pull to also score just on your own. And now we get to the hitter styles, which most of you probably waited for, such as Sanju, TSH, Kazana or Bakuri. Ideally, you're the last person to touch the ball on your side, so those abilities should help to score points or making the impossible possible. And now this is my final tier list based on my opinion. I'm very much of an all-round player, and that's why you see Super Sprint, 4th Touch and also Magnetic Pull rather high on the ranking. So what do you think? Is there something that's totally off? I want to hear your opinions. And now, see you guys on the next one. Good luck on the giveaway. Bye bye!